And joining me now is ABC7 News creative content creator Pam Parker. And Pam, you have been working on this project for more than a year now. I want to ask first, how did you come up with the idea for this topic? Is it just because people were talking about it and you saw different stats all over the place?
Well, yeah, Karina, something like that. So it was the end of 2021, and we were starting to see a flood of headlines of a shrinking California and tons of companies moving its headquarters from California to Texas, companies like Tesla, Oracle, Charles Schwab, and so on. And we were also seeing it was the end of the pandemic, and people were really frustrated with their COVID experience, with the harsh lockdowns and the school closures and the masking. So there were a lot of angry people out there, and you know, me and my editor, Brendan Bailey, we sat down and we said, hey, is this really happening? This seems like it's really happening. So
because you're seeing headline after headline, you know, people are leaving, this company's leaving. And so
and so we wanted to like separate the fact from the fiction. So I started on a journey of looking for people who have made the move or who are planning the move. And we also did a data deep dive.
Yeah, okay, so I have to ask, because you had to gather so much data, and I know you weren't alone in working on that. What was your process in gathering the data and then finding the people to interview?
Well, I have to say it was a big job trying to decide which data that would give us the best view of what was happening. It was a lot of data. So we big kudos to the data team. So I want to give a special shout out to Lindsay Feingold, who is our data journalist here at ABC7 in San Francisco. But we also had collaborators in Chicago, like Adriana Aguila and also Grace Manthe in LA. It was a huge effort. We trawled through a lot of publicly available data, from census migration data to population data. We did like Bureau of Economics analysis, like Zillow for housing prices, FBI crime stats. So you name it, we've looked at it. But we also did private sector data because we had to look at other sources to plug in the gaps. And we also did some special record requests.
Okay, so that's how you went through all that data, found the data to back up what you know, you put together in this 30-minute special. But then how did you go about finding people? Because you found quite a few people, I believe 8 people that did move from California to Texas.
Well, so I chanced upon this fascinating Facebook group called Moving to Texas from California. And at that time, it was over 36,000 people, a very active community. People were posting and very supportive, and it was a thriving community of people who have made the move. And they were offering support, such as like housing people who were like looking for to do a discovery trip to find new homes and see whether Texas was the right place for them. So through that group, I started like finding people who were commenting and who were like happy to talk to us.